Hello, this is Good Man for Good Man Radio Show on this Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday and everything. And, well, it was a cold one last night. And right now it feels like 34 degrees outside here in Greenville, South Carolina, with a wind chill. Well, it's going to be a chilly one tonight here. I know that. You gotta remember to drip your water and open up your sinks and everything to get the heat running down your pipes so it won't freeze over and bust on you. Winter air is here in the south, for sure. Okay, how many people like comic books? Because I'm getting ready. A new comic books comes out here on Wednesdays at the comic books at Richard's Comics and Borderlands and it's Second and Charles. My favorite comic book place is Richard's Comic Books and Collectibles. He's got all kind of cool things in there. Got Funko Pops, and I know down here at this Borderland they got a lot of Funko Pops in there too. I'm going to go in there and look for some ones I'm looking for. I already have the Alex Trebek one. I have a couple of Star Wars, Shazam. I'm looking for the Mr. Rogers. There's one of Mr. Bean I want, is the one with the turkey on his head. I've seen. And they make football ones too. I'm into this big Shazam thing right now. I've been reading Shazam since 2018 and started off with that new episode series called The Movie came out. And now issue number 9 already came out. Number 10 is coming out tomorrow. And I'm always doing that one. I've been reading about the Snoopy's comic books that were in the 1970s within newspapers and stuff they wrote out. I love reading stuff. I've been reading comics since I was a little kid out of the newspapers on Sundays. It's always been fun to do that. Back when Greenville News had them, they had a Spider-Man one in there I loved to happen. And then it disappeared, and I was like, no. And then I remember getting Sonny Big Boy's comic books and reading those, and they had Shazam ones for Radio Shack, I think. I'm not sure. There was one that came out in Radio Shack, had a comic book too. I used to have all those. I wish I kept some of those. I have a couple of Batmans. I have Shazam. ZZ Top made one. I know some rock band put some out too. I got a Batman one I've been wanting for a long time when I was a kid, and I went to that a long time ago. This guy that sold comic books I knew had it. I got my hands on it at a pretty good deal. It was like, has the Bat Family or something on it. I think it was old. And I got one comic book from Batman. It was in actually Mr. Bean's. He was reading it in the dentist's office. And I found that copy. Kind of looked up on that one. Sometimes you get lucky and you go out in places and you can get them for $1. You know, like somebody done read them and put them up. And there's some special issues and stuff all the time I like having. Excuse me, and everything. And thinking about trying to do another show. This one's going to be called a GTM Radio. GTM Radio out of Greenville. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to play music on it, but I don't know how to go about it yet. And still in the works. I'm still going to do this Creative Man Radio show this way, but this is going to be called GTM Radio. And it's like just for music. I don't, because now I can promote music and do all kind of weird things. And that one would not be on YouTube because they always love to hit me down. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might share it on. If I do decide to do it, I might share it on my actual Red Man Radio Show page and put it on TuneIn, and it's going to be a whole different format and different things. I might pop in there and do a couple of things on it with it, and here and there when I'm playing music, letting it, do that DJ thing. This year we're doing the GOP sheriff runoff here in Greenville County. I am not even going to go to vote on any of this anymore. I didn't even vote last time this thing was going up. I don't know. I'm just not in the mood for it. Plus, I'm used to be. I guess I've been here living in Greenville County now for the last several years, and I would just keep the same sheriff. That's my opinion, but I see the thing on the impeachment of the president that started too. I'm going to get into that and all this politics stuff. But that's the only way the Good Man Radio Show works. Hope to have my good friend Jeff Anderson and back on the show. He thanked me for having him on my show last just today up on there on Facebook and everything. And I love having people on my show. I love doing the interviews and stuff and talking about different things and what's coming up and their next thing going on. I'm going to have to reach out to him and see when he wants to do one and everything. I was hoping sometime probably this week. And I think this week he said it's free. I'll have to find out. And everything. But I'm still chugging along here and doing these shows. We're over 270 something, getting closer to 170 something, getting closer to 200 shows here, and that's gonna be a big milestone for me. I already passed the 1 year anniversary of the show and everything back at, I think it was show 100. Well, that was when I did the 100 show. I don't remember what I did. I think he shared that one up there, and I can't remember what. I think I was this one. I went hit the 100. I'm up to 175, 76 now. Maybe 177 shows. I get confused on how many numbers this is. I had to fix some things because last time I skipped numbers and something happened with certain shows. Because I wasn't paying attention to it. When I'm on a cruise, there's going to be all kind of numbers coming up. I'm going to have a whole bunch of them be loaded up when I get back home. After the cruise. Get out there. I was looking at the cruise ship yesterday. Videos of it up online on YouTube. It's kind of cool. Historical upstate store closing down. What is this? Country store. What is this? The country store at Vaughn's thing. I've never heard of it. This is the first. It's closing down, I guess, because they're selling very well. It must be like an apples feed and all kind of different things. I had that hand truck right there. Not a cool thing. It's me getting out of the business, I guess. I don't know. A lot of economy stuff is economy is hurting everything. It's like I noticed. What was I reading? Closing down is hurting. I can't remember what it was now. Shoot, I hate when it happens. Way it goes sometimes, I guess. News stuff keeps coming up and everything, and just coming at you. That's in Simpsonville, where that is. I know I'm rambling on here today, but just sitting back here, just trying to see. I collect all kinds of things. I was going to talk about collecting things. I collect autographs. I collect things from rock band things. Now I got a drumsticks autograph by the drummer for Jeff Anderson's band, and I'm looking to get his autograph on a CD, on the case, next time I see him, and maybe get a guitar pick from him next time, and all that cool stuff. I'm going to try to get a t-shirt from him if I can get a 4X or a 5, maybe. If you got one of those, and next time. I keep losing weight. I'm down to size 56 pants, and wear size 50. Now I had to redo the belt and get the new one on there. And ever since my sugar level and my not eating anything too sweet, and my sugar level kind of bouncing around. I don't go back up in the 200s anymore. It was at 300 when I first started this. And I'm way down in the hundreds now. Never thought I was going to lose weight this way, but that's the way it goes when you're changing your diet, a little bit of eating habits, not much, but you still eat some of the things, but just can't eat too much of it. But, it's going to get sleepy here and kind of cold. I need to do some things here too, before somebody comes home. It's going to be low 23 tonight. Whoop. By the time 4:30 a.m. comes around. And I have to open up cabinets and drip your water. Don't forget to do that tonight. Depending on where you're at and where you're listening to me. If you're listening about it anywhere where it's going to get cold, it's going to end up doing that. If it's around the upstate or in the mountains too. I see like I have snow on the border of Tennessee and North Carolina again. I were last night or this morning. It's going to be 16 in the mountains. Frigid. The time you wake up in the morning in upstate, it's going to be 21 degrees here. And the mountains is going to be 8 a.m. tomorrow, 16. But the high is going to be near 49 tomorrow here in the upstate of South Carolina in Greenville. Yes, I'm a sky warning spotter for the National Weather Service and all that good stuff. I've been trained sky warning spotter for a good long time, for many years. I don't know how long I have to go back and look at the certificate. I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I've been studying meteorology, weather stuff since I was in elementary school. I ain't stopped since. I used to do weather reports when I was in high school and post them for the teacher. And she let me post them on the board and everybody liked it. One day I'm going to tell about the story of the Great Man Radio, how Great Man came about. One day I will tell that story, but but I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and I'm just, trying to get, sponsors a little bit here and there, commercial things added. I always have commercials added when you listen to it on TuneIn Radio, iHeart, and wherever else you're listening to me at, on Spreaker.com. I get a lot of downloads. That's very good to have downloads and stuff. I'm going to end up converting some music over. I'm thinking about doing this GTM radio. You're listening to GTM Radio Greenville. Sounds pretty cool. I came up with it. It's already based off the Great Man Radio Show, but it's like just abbreviating my GTM. Great Man Radio. Sounds pretty cool. I don't know. Might use the same logo and might get a little bit everybody different. But it's going to be typed in GTM Radio and it's going to be totally different. But I'll give me back some feedback on the GTM radio, and it's going to be all music and here and there, and I'm going to see what everybody thinks on that. And I don't get much feedback on stuff. I always ask for it, but nobody gives me anything. What I'm doing wrong, what I could be doing better, or anything. Give me some insight. Leave me a message or post a message on Facebook /GreaterMan45, and you can leave me a message there and tell me what you think. would need some changes or whatever. I'm not going to change the radio show thing. I already had somebody try to change that. I'll change it right back. If I end up doing the GTM radio, I might start showing it on that page. We have two things going at one time, you know. But it's still going to be all linked together and the same people doing the same thing, the owner and producer. They're both shows, but I don't know. I ain't figured out what I'm going to do yet. It's a work in progress. Something new I'm thinking of, but I might do it after I get back from the cruise and think on it more out there and try to get some more insight in what I want to do. But I'm going to still use this show as my interviews and everything else. And oh yes, Crystals is closing down and going to file bankruptcy. Actually, not closing stores. I see file bankruptcy. Crystal's little brother. I ate one of those before somewhere in Traveling and everything, and it's pretty good. I've been to oh God, what is that other one? White Castles. I've been to one of those. My wife stopped there one time we were traveling. I had to go eat at White Castles. I don't know where we were. We was traveling somewhere and came back through one of them. It was a little small area, but a little cool thing. There's a lot of different restaurants we try to eat at, and the places we don't have them here. Like the big boys that we ate at somewhere going up. I have done Wahlburgers in Myrtle Beach. I always try to eat somewhere cool. It's like we don't even have Hoo Hot around here anymore, and it's like we have to go up to Wisconsin to get one. We always do that when we up there now. Probably do it again while we up that way. We'll figure out something. What do we do? I like a Guy's Burger. We get that. I'm gonna eat that when I get on the plane on the ship this year again. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty fun cruise, and can't wait to see what comedians on this one, and a lot more people and a lot bigger ship. I love interviewing comedians and sitting down and talking to some of them. And this time I have my media pass with me, my T-shirt will be on with me. Everybody's gonna be like, well, I got some big things when I said Great Man Radio Show on the other shirt. I had the first one I had. Now I have actually created cooler shirts and cool logo on it now, thanks to Shannon Wood for designing my logo. And I have whenever I go out and do things, I have media passes to get myself in certain access to different things backstage and stuff to be around my friends and stuff. Whenever I get to go see him again and stuff, and who knows what else I'm going to probably get myself into. I can probably have all kind of access to a lot of different things if I go out. But we'll wait and see. I love doing videos and pictures for different things. All right, I'm going to jump out of here, and I hope thanks for listening. I know I've been rambling about different things and talking about crazy things, but I'm always thinking of my listeners out there and give me some ideas of what you want me to talk about. I'm getting ready to prepare for this big cruise I'm going on, and I won't be able to post nothing until I get back on that Saturday of that week. We leave out on the 3rd. Won't be back till that Saturday, the same week. But I'll be back on here tomorrow for the halfway through the work week. Tomorrow's Wednesday show. Then we get ready for the Friday Blast Off show. Ding, 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 ding. I think everybody loves the Friday Blast Off show. I know I do. It gets me all excited about things. Alrighty, this is Greg the Man for the Greg Man Show. I'm out of here. It's time to suck it to me and get me out of here. Bye. I'm out.
Now, folks, it's suck it to me time.
Suck it to me, honey.
Well, I've never been bored before. Hey, it must be suck it to me time. Suck it to me.
Suck it to yourself.
Suck it to me.